Great to have you with us. In our first story, for the first time in 12 years, the passenger train service from Takoradi to Tarkwa has resumed work. Passenger service on the line has been out of service since September 13, 2007. But in January 2019, the Ghana Railway Company Limited took over the line for rehabilitation works. Those who went on board the train Tuesday morning were excited. Correspondent Natalia Kwanzaa joined the host of passengers from Takoradi to Tarkwa and sent in her experience.
It's full of excitement and it's so joyous. This is my first time being in a train. I have heard numerous stories of the train. I've heard the sound chaka. So many times, but I have never been on a train like this before. This is my first time and it's exciting. Just like some of the passengers on board, our first time is like myself. It's an experience. We feel it's a new thing altogether. It's been good, starting from Takoradi, the main point where we took off with most passengers jumping on. You can see the excitement on their face. For some of them who had experienced the train transport system, and then they have also seen it gone down for about 4 years. I've seen it back on the rail lines, and it's pretty good for them. They share with me their joy, their excitement, and how they feel that the train system is safer than being on the road. And especially when we talk about from Takoradi to Tarkwa, where we have horrible road, terrible road, where you have to be in traffic for about 3 hours before you get to Tarkwa. Now, Takoradi will take about 4 hours, and that's involved and they're hectic. And even with the transportation, when you compare it to the train, most people that are on the bus, yeah, that's the best class. I mean, the best class, we have others behind here. We have where the cargoes are also being, I mean, the loads are being lodged. So it's an experience for all of us. I feel that if this gets sustained for a long time, people would prefer using the train rather than going on the road where they would have to stay on the traffic for over 4 hours, 5 hours, where they would have to experience last year, talk about the money involved and all of this. So before I then speak to more people from here, on the train from Takoradi to Tarkwa, my name is Natalia Kwanzaa, reporting for JoyNews.
Now, correspondent Natalia Kwanzaa has been speaking to the traffic manager, Comfort Awinia.
Particularly excited being the traffic manager and seeing the train on the line to Tarkwa. The last time we got to Tarkwa was September 2007, and even with that one was on Accra train and Kumasi train, where the passengers will have to drop at Tarkwa. Then the rest will continue. We never had special trains like this going. So it's a history being made today that we are particularly going to have services to Tarkwa, that we can both say that yes, we now have Tarkwa train. We can now run services to Tarkwa. Yeah, so I am particularly excited, and this is a wake-up call to draw the attention of the public that indeed railway is actually being revamped.
Now, Ina joins us on the line with more details. Ina, tell us about the reaction of the persons your fellow passengers on the train ride. Natalia, if you can hear me, tell us about the reaction of your fellow passengers, those who were taking the train with you. Right, we are re-establishing that connection with Natalia Kwanzaa, and she was just reporting from her first train ride from Takoradi to Tarkwa. Now, the Takoradi to Tarkwa rail line was closed in 2007, but it was reopened this morning, and passengers in the secondary Takoradi metropolis seem excited to take these trains. Ina is, of course, joining us to give us some more details of what passengers think and the plans that authorities have for the line. Natalia, so first of all, give me the reaction on the ground of these passengers who took the train with you.
Yes, Daniel, it was an ecstatic moment. They were all joyful. They were all excited. For some of them who had used the train before, they felt that the train coming back to operation is one of the best things that could ever happen to the Western region. For first-timers like myself, I mean, I was so happy. I just got to understand why people make a lot of noise about trains and all that. So, and at any point where we stopped, Daniel, you could see even children running towards where the train was moving, and they were just shouting and yelling and waving.
How long did this journey take, Natalia?
Daniel, it took 3 hours, but ordinarily it's supposed to take 1 hour, 30 minutes. But because of the various stops, wherever we got, people were yelling. People wanted the train to stop so that they could see that indeed it was the train on the line. So it took 3 hours.
Right. How many stops did you take on that journey?
We made about 4 to 5 stops before getting to the main Tarkwa station. We picked up traders who were coming to Tarkwa to come and sell. We picked up people who were coming to work, and all sorts of people. We picked up some mining engineers who were coming, who even had to leave their cars because they felt that if the train is back, that is the safest and that is the best, rather than being in traffic on the Tarkwa road for 5 to 6 hours.
Were we told about the schedule, how regularly the train will go to and from Tarkwa, from Takoradi?
Well, Daniel, for now, it's a free starter for 3 days. That is today, Thursday, and then Friday. They will start full operation from 5th of February. That's when they are going to tell how it is going. When we got there, some people are also saying that instead of the train coming from Takoradi to Tarkwa, it should rather start from Tarkwa to Takoradi. So authorities are saying they are also considering that after their engagement with the residents of Tarkwa State, they would come to a conclusion exactly what they would do.
Does it mean that as of now, the plan is for the train to move only from Takoradi to Tarkwa?
Today, Thursday, and then Friday.
Oh, so the train rides are free from today to Friday?
Sure, Daniel.
Right, and Natalia, thank you very much for these updates from the train ride and an exciting moment there for Natalia and many first-time train passengers.